Hey everybody, welcome to Naruto Fan FB.
How was your week?
We'll wait for you to respond below. Oh my god,
All
that's
right.
so good.
Wow, me too.
Oh yeah, I did that too, but I was busy, but it was still really nice out over here, so I'm glad that you enjoyed your weekend too.
Do you ever watch those shows like Blue's Clues where it was just like, what's 2 plus 2? And then just waited 30 seconds?
Yeah. You're right!
You're right!
It is 4! I said 6, I was wrong.
I always wanted someone to be like, close.
Yeah.
No.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh yeah, that was the best part of that show.
So, anyway,
God damn it!
today's chapter, or this week's chapter, 677,
What's the title?
Infinite Tsukuyomi.
Okay.
Pow pow. I've heard some complaints on the Naruto Fan FB page. If you guys go on that page, and if you don't, you should go stop watching the video, go to Facebook, and go to Naruto Fan FB and like us. Anyway, there were some people that complained on the page that said like it was too short, it was stupid that they showed all the people being affected by the Infinite Tsukuyomi.
So some people said there was like wasted shit, and then some people said it was too short.
No, yeah, like the chapter was too short, and there was too much weight.
enough.
Oh, it didn't show enough of it.
It was just like
Enough
a bunch
stuff that
of
they cared about.
nonsense in it. Yeah, that people actually cared about.
Isn't that what you said like first thing this morning?
I was gonna say, at first I kind of felt that way too. I was like, all right, cool, Infinite Tsukuyomi happened, but then I realized that it's everything that I pretty much asked for in the last chapter.
Exactly what John and I were talking about last week, like showing some of
I
the.
didn't watch your review.
Thanks.
That's fine.
Thanks, man.
That's fine.
I appreciate your support.
That's okay.
But yeah, last week I was like, I don't know how
Yeah.
everybody else has been affected, and this chapter shows how everyone else is affected down to the cats. So
Showing the collateral
Even
damage,
the
showing
fucking cats.
that it's not just the ninjas, it's the entire world that's getting screwed over in this war. Making it feel almost like a war as opposed to just a battle.
yeah. So I know another thing that they did at one point, you see like the whole peninsula or whatever it is, and you see like the
Yeah.
tree and the big crater, and you're
With
like, wow.
Kaguya's face above
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the whole thing. That
And
was a
you're
really
like-
cool frame.
And I was like, wow, that's actually like a really big area that's being affected right now. So
But yeah, speaking about like what we were talking about last week, I feel like basically everything that we hit on, they touched in this week's
Yeah.
chapter. Yeah.
You guys have a
Well.
Kishi.
yeah, he must watch
Kishi,
us.
stop writing Sakura scenes.
She
Or
didn't have
write
much
them
of a
better?
scene. Yeah,
Write them back. No. Actually, this chapter was good because I don't think she said anything.
yeah. So
She was just next to
You're the
everyone
worst.
else.
You're part of the problem, Andy.
Am I part of the problem?
Yeah.
you are the problem.
I'm basically Hitler.
Pretty much.
Mecha Hitler?
Mecha Hitler. We should
Ne-
play that game. I
So
found a new customer card called like a bathtub full of rapeworms. I think that'll go really
Ooh.
well. Yeah.
we should play that game.
Windmill full of corpses.
Huh.
Bathtub full of rapeworms.
Huh.
So
Yeah, you like it.
So yeah, we jump back to the Kages, we jump back to the
Yeah.
the masked man, somehow staying in stride with the Madara stuff. And who fucking called it? It's Yamato.
yeah, I mean,
There he
I
is.
think that
The,
everyone.
the
pretty
one
much-
guy that was missing,
Hey,
and
John.
like then secret guy showed
There's
up.
Yamato.
There he is.
There's Yamato.
How many chapters has it been? Is it like 250 or?
Yeah, like
Something.
a long time
Because
now.
it's been years.
Yeah, he was at the very beginning of the war when Naruto was still like fucking with the first stage of Biju mode.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. The Ninetales and him weren't even friends then.
Though nobody else was like this whole time. Nobody's been like, yo, we need to save Yamato.
No, because they're all worried about saving their own ass.
Yeah, it's so messed up because Yamato probably could have helped with all this, but it is what it is.
Now, how are you going to like break away from a battlefield that you're losing anyway?
I mean,
and
you
go try and
can't.
rescue one dude.
But Naruto was training after Yamato got like. I get that he needs to be like at the peak of his power, but nobody was like, we need to send a small squad to try to retrieve Yamato.
Isn't that what they did with Anko? Didn't they like send her?
Hard.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
she's-
she and her dudes were.
Because she, well, not
trying
that
to-
she did anything.
Yeah,
but
They were
she's
trying to track
competent.
down
Kabuto.
Kabuto.
No,
she's not incompetent.
No,
She's
No,
just
she's
not
not.
as competent as
Just got-
Sage Mode Kabuto with Madara
yeah.
and also got ambushed.
and got ambushed. Actually, no, the Madara wasn't there at the point, so they used the ninjas
Where is
to
she?
bring out Madara.
Did she die?
Dead?
Did she
They-
die?
No,
Showed
she's
her real
alive
fast
because they
at the-
pulled,
Yeah, the scene once Kabuto
Orochimaru
was
out of her.
defeated. Yeah,
so
Oh,
she's
yeah,
alive.
that's right.
Mhm.
Is she just chilling at the cave?
I think so.
maybe they just left her there.
She's just gonna wake up.
Kabuto's around, so maybe Anko will come back soon. Because she's useful here. She's totally useful.
Or she's just a corpse at this point.
I don't know.
I don't think she's useful at all, because if you think about it, Sasuke was
she's
able.
another ninja.
Because Sasuke was able to deal with the cursed mark as a kid, and this whole time, like, Anko has been like, the cursed mark, it hurts so much. Like, man up, bro. Yeah.
She was Sasuke without the plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the eyes. Which
Yeah.
apparently is the most important thing about this manga. It's just what color eyes you have.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Because all the Endo people were fine because they have Endo eyes.
You keep
Is
calling
what
it Endo.
I think.
I
Is
know.
it not
Like
Endo?
Edo Tensei?
I'm just putting an N in there.
Yeah.
There's no N. You're the,
Edo
guy,
eyes.
You make it sound like they just have red eyes from smoking weed.
you're the guy that comes to GameStop and says, "Can I get Titanfalls?" And it's like, where are you? Getting,
Whoa.
Where are you getting the S
Whoa,
from?
that's not what I do.
Like
Yes.
when Harry Potter beat Lord Voldemort.
Yeah, Volder. Where are you getting the R from? Where are you getting the N from? Where are you getting the S from?
That actually doesn't make any sense because the whole point is that it's an anagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I don't think a lot of people. If you're calling him Voldemort, then you probably don't.
You probably didn't realize it was an anagram nor read the books.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know they did that to. Nah, never mind. That's another thing we'll talk about later.
Yeah. So, really, really cool thing that I actually did not catch. And
Oh, my
Reed-
favorite part?
Yeah.
Yes!
I'll let Reed say this because he caught this. So kudos.
So, one page, we zoom in on Tenten, who has the scroll with the little ninja tools.
I'm gonna stop you there real quick. I did see that part where 1010 has the ninja
Yeah.
tools. I'm just.
And in the corner, like, unemphasized by anything, we see Madara's, like, faceplate that he rips off to reveal that they're like, fall on top of her scroll. Just
Like right in the
fall
center.
right in her fucking lap. I'm waiting for, like, Sailor Moon Princess Tenten to come in and save the fucking day.
I mean,
Like, how weird an ass pull would that be?
Wasn't she like under the effects of the Tsukuyomi now? Though?
I think that she
Maybe not.
probably. I think she is, but
What if she uses that?
I think if anything, that's good. That part of Madara is going to be used to seal Madara or something like that because I mean that's foreshadowing at its best.
Yeah, Kishi does stuff like that, and it means something. It's going to be used sometime. It may or may not be used well, but it's going to be used.
Yeah, so that's going to be a thing.
Cough, Rin, cough.
Rin. Yes. Oh yeah.
That was the dumbest.
Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about that.
Then let's not. Moving on. Weird tentacles.
Japan.
Tell me about weird tentacles.
Yeah. So
From my personal experience,
I've never seen anything like that.
I've never seen any kind of thing like that
You've
ever.
never
except-
seen Curse of the Overfiend.
No.
Not 3 times.
No.
Never 3 times.
No. From what I hear, there is a subset of Japanese culture that is intensely into certain kinds of squid arms and sexual.
Yeah? You read that
Stuff.
on the internet?
You know, 4chan
so
is a
weird.
really helpful place. You find a lot of stuff on there. It's like the edge of the internet.
I heard a really good analogy for 4chan.
Mm-hmm.
So if the internet is a birdcage,
Mm-hmm.
and that tray down at the bottom where all
All
of the
the
droppings
droppings
occur, that's 4chan.
That's really
See,
weird.
my thing is actually it's like almost like a dish, and like outside the dish is chaos, and then like the internet slowly pulls the chaos in and then filters it down into the middle.
So
which
like
is
in the
mainstream
middle,
media.
like yeah, exactly.
So like
it's all
4chan's
good.
on the edge, and then Reddit pulls that in, and then from Reddit like
Gets
BuzzFeed and
and
CNN,
BuzzFeed exactly, and then
yeah.
Facebook's in the center of it.
Yeah.
And
oh my god, so
it was like, look at this awesome picture I just found. That came
Yeah,
out
I totally didn't just I created this.
let me share this with my aunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at the hands of God.
Not-
Making peach internet.
Not to be that guy, but it sucks sometimes when like someone sends you like a meme or a picture or something, and they're like, "Oh, this is so funny." You're like, I saw
This
this.
was in 2007.
I saw
Get the
this so
fuck out.
long ago, but I'm gonna be like, "Ha, that was funny,
That's
bro!"
really
Like,
cool, yeah.
yeah.
So
I've seen it first.
It's inspiring, the hands of God parting the clouds, which is totally Goat SC, except people don't.
You call
Yeah,
it Goat SC? Is it just Goat SC?
whatever.
Don't look that up. Don't look that up.
So,
GoatSC.cx.
in the tail end of the chapter, the trees
It's like wrapping up people.
things are wrapping, and Kishimoto did. I don't know why, but he chose to like show all the females getting wrapped up, and then the males were just like automatically like they were just wrapped up already. But it was like kind of seductive with the females like.
The Hanano one was sad because she was like
Yeah.
Naruto, and he was like, ah.
Actually, yeah, like the very next frame, Naruto like feels that he knows something's going on, like he feels Hinata's pain, and just tries to charge out there. And Sasuke is the one who tells him, "Yo, cool your head. We need to think about this."
Yeah.
One of the things that I was saying to Reed before was I really like how Kishimoto's kept Naruto and Sasuke's personality like right down to where they were like when they were kids.
But different.
They're different.
But like still centrally the same.
Yeah, Naruto
They still have the same core.
Yeah.
Naruto always is caring about the people first and his loved ones, and sometimes he's not level-headed, so he is gonna be rash, exactly, and he potentially puts himself in dangerous situations because of that. Sasuke, on the other hand, he acknowledges that people are in danger, but he understands that the mission's the priority, and he's like...
Sometimes to the point of being callous.
Yeah. And he's like, yo, relax.
Karen to the heart to kill Danzo.
I mean...
Well, that was his real dark phase.
Nigga, sometimes you gotta race. Like, I don't know.
What?
You know, if anybody knows where that's from, please comment below. Yeah, so I really like that Naruto and Sasuke still are like Naruto and Sasuke. They really haven't changed after all this time.
Even though they have these crazy god powers, they're still Naruto and Sasuke.
And
I like that too.
One of the things you said was that if they started working together, because they counterbalance each other, and if they started working together, and not that they haven't, but they're still... there's definitely been that, like...
Yeah. Naruto lends that kind of human angle, the kind of sensitivity to Sasuke. Sasuke lends
like
that kind of cool-headedness.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's because he's not sensitive, it can sometimes be his downfall, because sometimes you need people.
If they can figure out how to stop fighting against one another and actually fight with one another and kind of listen back and forth, dude, they make a very good team. Like, I didn't really notice that until
this was a problem
this kind of arc
in Dragon Ball Z, and they solved the fusion earrings.
Yeah.
Totally solved that problem.
Yeah, a mix of both their personalities.
Did that really solve?
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, it kind of worked.
Was that really
It stopped one of the versions of Majin Buu for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that was really a good personality.
But at the same time, that was a problem because Vegeta ended up wanting to like disgrace Majin Buu, where Goku was like, "Yo, we need to finish this fight," and because Vegeta's personality was like, "Let's like have fun doing this," Majin Buu, their fusion ended early, and then they couldn't beat him. Anyway,
you say ended early. Wasn't it supposed to be for good with the earrings?
The fusion dance only lasts a certain amount of times. The fusion earrings.
The fusion dance was only in the movie.
No, it wasn't. It was in the show too.
No, yeah,
disagreed.
The dance was in the show.
The dance was in the show with
I don't know, Goku and Vegeta didn't do that, but there was a reason why.
Goten and Trunks.
Yeah, Goku.
And they did the earrings, and that was supposed to be for good, and it wasn't for good. Vegeta fucked it up.
Yeah,
you're married.
With that.
What's that like? You found someone to spend the rest of your life with you.
I don't want to talk about. Okay, I do want to talk about it, but after the video.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I found someone just as crazy and nerdy to spend the rest of my life with me, and it's fucking awesome, kids. Let me tell you.
One thing that's actually kind of interesting and I guess foreshadowing: Sakura and Kakashi are both in Sasuke's
bubble.
I was gonna say bubble too. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's like we're best friends.
Yeah.
In his personal space.
What? Yeah, no, in like his
personal
bubble. Yeah, he's like, I used my bubble and I saved you guys. Naruto, if you ran out there, you would have been under their genjutsu just like everybody else. My eyes are so powerful.
Do you think he'd be okay?
Who?
Like Sasuke?
Yeah.
I don't think so because he only has one Rinnegan.
Yeah, close the other eye. That's what Zetsu's doing.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Yeet. Yeah. So I wonder if Kakashi's gonna play a role, and obviously I think Sakura's gonna play a role. So let's see what they do. Not that they can.
Zetsu doesn't have the Rinnegan
Yes,
anymore. Did he take it to give it to Madara to get both of them?
One panel.
No, Zetsu has a possibly both Sharingan. But yeah, the Rinnegans are back in
Madara. That's the whole point. Yeah, we're gonna look through.
There were two. They're back.
Oh, then he has one eye open. I don't know. They look like a.
Yeah,
you can't.
It's a mess of lines. It's a Sharingan.
It's a Sharingan.
We saw it last chapter. It was the Sharingan.
Well,
That's how they got back out of the Kemui dimension.
Yeah, I guess the Sharingan can resist it. I guess.
Or because he's part of Madara's will.
Yeah,
he's
dark
excluded.
Madara chakra.
Whatever.
One of the things I mentioned before earlier in the chapter, I guess, Does anybody get why Naruto was all like when he threw his Rasen wind Shargans? He was like, "Oh, why?"
Oh, all worried about.
Worried about Sasuke. He's like, Sasuke, I gotta not hit Sasuke. And then Sasuke coming the opposite way. He's like landing, and then Naruto's like, Sasuke, don't come in so quickly. You're gonna get hit by my Rasen Shargans. Which
And then he's like, he blames him. He's like,
yeah, but that was
It might
behind him. I don't know. It might be a translation thing.
Probably just a personality thing. Like
Yeah.
Naruto looking out for his friend, Sasuke trying to get shit done.
Yeah.
Their
Either way, whatever.
personalities overlapping.
He might have just meant it as in like on the way down, like next time don't do that because you can get hit. Yeah, but then at the end of the chapter, one of the things that I noticed that was a little weird was like Minato's like little like first off the black balls are still like chilling with him. I thought that they would have been like gone. I thought they were energy based, not like a physical like black ball of death. Like the spikes or whatever. But I guess maybe they're the same material.
maybe.
That kind of makes sense.
And then
Seeing that Minato like teleported them away from Madara's control, that's pretty sweet.
yeah,
I gotta say that's good.
yeah.
And where else other than Konoha?
I mean,
we know he has one
a
of
link,
his seals
yeah.
there. We know it's way far away,
So-
and it's a really good way to just kind of show the audience how fucked up the village is right now.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they did a really good job rebuilding the village, though.
Yeah. I'd like to meet that architect.
Yeah. It was like,
Who,
you know what,
Yamato?
we've got a year.
Yamato was the
You just
temporary
did.
one. Yeah, apparently. So what we've learned from this chapter is Sasunu can block the light from Infinite Tsukuyomi. Sharingans, I guess, can resist it, unless it's just because it's Madara's will.
I'm gonna guess Madara as well, but who knows?
I'm assuming the Renegade can also resist it, and I feel like this would be a good time for the sage to show up again and be like, hey guys, guess what? This happened once before, and this is what we did. Oh, solve the problem.
I think this is a very good time for Naruto to go full Ninetales mode and like incorporate like the rest of the team into it,
Yeah.
and then put Susanoo around it.
So everyone just kind of Megazords up, and like
Yeah,
someone's in the
Megazords.
arm, someone's in the other
No,
arm.
no,
someone's in the head.
Sakura and Kakashi can just sit back and like do nothing like they should do nothing.
They can each be arms, and Naruto's the torso, and Sasuke's
You know-
the head.
Oh man, I really want to talk about this, but it's really off topic.
Do it. Just do it. Just do
Next
it.
video.
Do it. Do it.
No, John, sorry.
No, do
sorry. Okay. You ever notice how like Voltron, like they would always end with the flame sword, but they would just have to like fight and be like, we can't beat him without the flame sword. Use the flame sword. Why don't they just use the flame sword?
Because then there'd be no point.
Yeah, it'd be a shitty show.
No, what I'm
That's
saying
why.
is, I think there was an
It'd be a
energy.
dumb cartoon.
I think it's energy cost. Like, there's just one guy in Voltron world that's like an accountant. He's like, guys, you just can't keep using the flame sword. It costs so much money. You're using all of our magically enriched uranium. We can't keep doing this. One day, some no-name monster is gonna come. We can't use the flame sword, and then we're gonna be
That's
fucked.
gonna be it.
That's gonna be it.
Maybe they need to build meter. Maybe this is like Street Fighter. You got to do some normal moves before you can pull out your ultra.
Like,
So that doesn't make sense. Though.
No,
absorb
that makes
kinetic energy.
complete sense. They have to fight some. That's why you get all the bullshit without the flame
So you have
sword.
to
That's
waste
why
energy to use a super more energy move.
No, you got to build up. You got to charge
absorb
up
it. Yeah, you gotta-
through
I'm
fighting.
just saying. You know what movie came out? We need to watch the Gotcha Man movie, the G-Force movie.
Wait, that came out?
Yes, and my boss has it, and we need to get it, and we need to watch it. Okay, sorry.
All right.
So,
You wanna watch it?
one other thing
do.
that that's bothered me a little bit about Madara. Like, I like the fact that Madara has conviction and he's pulled off all this stuff, and like he's not on this like, I'm going to tell you my plan, and no, now you've stopped me.
I
Like,
mean, he did.
yeah, but I mean, he's not being stopped. Like, he's
Hashirama,
just
like 20.
yeah.
Speaking of
Holy
Hashirama,
shit.
you notice he has like Hashirama face now? Like where that one, he's like, Hashirama's back, ah!
Yeah.
Like he's got that all the time now. Just like,
He's been like crazy,
he's like really happy.
but
Oh,
It
he's
bothers
getting
me
after like 200 years. He's finally
Yeah.
getting it.
it bothers me a little bit that Madara's grand plan was to have everyone in this eternal
Pull everyone
dream.
into the Matrix.
Yeah, and then like if he succeeded where Naruto and Sasuke and everybody that's around got trapped in the trees like eternal infinite Tsukuyomi, what then? You're the only one that's besides your Zetsus. You're the only two people outside of it. Like, what do you do?
He gets
probably,
the demon
He'd probably
fruit.
go in it too.
No, he gets the demon fruit, and then he goes to the next world. I'm assuming, I'm making up my own plot where the mom
He takes over
came
the
from
Kanye
another planet after having destroyed that planet, and then he's going to travel through planet to planet, like kind of like Brolic. Is that what Brolic did? I
So,
don't even know what he did.
now
Brolic?
that-
Brolic?
Brolic.
Brolic.
Garlic Jr.
Why didn't you
Yeah,
go
whatever.
with like Galactus?
Galactus doesn't fit.
Yes, he does. He eats worlds.
Yeah, he
travels
does, but
world
he
to
doesn't.
world.
But he doesn't like create
You-
human fruit. I don't know, whatever.
You don't know how Galactus got to start.
And Frieza would have been a better.
No, but Frieza's mission wasn't to destroy planets.
No, it wasn't. It was
just to
to
enslave them, and
yeah.
then alright, I guess enslave them, and then okay, whatever.
Yeah, Frieza
Point
was-
Anyway,
is-
I kind of feel like Madara didn't really think all this through. He's gonna be kind of lonely at the end of it.
unless he goes from
As
the
a
planet
counterexample-
like the other mom, like the mom did.
I feel like we're gonna see the mom again,
Yeah, I think
and,
so.
and not just that face.
No,
I
think
feel
that-
like we're actually gonna see the mom, like something from the moon.
Yeah.
Madara's gonna get tricked, or has already been tricked.
No,
A layer deeper.
The mom's coming into this.
I agree. I definitely agree. I think that they foreshadowed a lot on the mom to explain the stuff that happened in the past with the mom, and not just be like, "Oh, this is some technique that you can control
Yeah.
everyone."
Yeah.
And to like really go in depth,
It's
I
just,
think the
it's
mom's
just like
gonna play a
really,
role.
yeah, like
Yeah.
to have like the picture of her
Yeah,
is
Right.
just like way
Like,
too random.
we could have done that with the Sage of the Six Paths, but the story didn't.
Maybe-
It actually chose to bring him in as a,
Yeah.
a character that we interact with as the audience.
and you
I
know
don't
what?
see him not doing that with the mom.
That big like thing, the panel of his of the mom.
The big
Maybe
face?
it's the big picture is actually the mom, not Madara.
Wait, what?
Like they're foreshadowing, like instead of Madara being like the big picture, like the mom's the big picture.
Oh yeah, I get it. It's like a little nail on the head, but yeah, no, I get it. I get what you're
Alright.
saying. Like she's metaphorically the big picture
Yeah.
villain. Okay.
No, I
that's
get
cool.
you.
All right, give him another 300 chapters. We'll see.
I mean, hell, if you need a way to keep the
Manga
manga going and
Bring in another
make some
bad
more
guy.
money,
Aliens. Aliens. We already. I mean, that's already what it is.
Thank you, Andy.
Oh well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see. Oh well, Yamato's back on. I think we mentioned that before, but yeah, Yamato's thing. He's unconscious though. So anyone that might be thinking
Is he
he's a
trapped
bad
in
guy,
the?
yeah, I'm like almost
Also,
positive.
was he on Madara's side?
No,
Yeah. What?
no, he wasn't. It was the Zetsu. You know how like
Oh, is that who's
Obi-
controlling him?
yeah, you know how Obito had like the Zetsu
Oh!
shell.
So it was
Yeah.
Zetsu saying, I don't need
Yeah.
this anymore, and spitting
Yep.
Yamato out, as
Yeah.
opposed to Yamato saying, I don't need this anymore, and
Yep.
kicking off
Kicking off the.
that makes a lot more sense.
This is why it's good to have other
Friends.
people with you instead of reviewing by yourself.
Thinking it. Thinking
Team
it.
effort. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. So, I mean, really looking back at the chapter, my initial like thought was like, but now like when I sat
Did
down
you
and really
think
looked at
that?
it, yeah, you're kind of just like, all right, I liked it. One other thing, I kind of wish Orochimaru would have been able to pull out something to prevent himself from being sucked into the Genjutsu. Like out of all the people, all of the ninjas in the land, I feel like
For that.
yeah, I know, but I feel like Orochimaru's like learned so much over the 50 some odd years that he's been around.
Wasn't the whole point of him joining their side was that he didn't really have a way to deal with it, and he was like, I gotta join you because this is like
No.
if it happens,
He's
I'm
like,
fucked.
right now, I'm a leaf in the wind.
Yeah,
Eh.
but I kind of thought I was hoping that he might have been analyzing the situation or whatever else, or he had. I was hoping that he would try something. Like we've seen Orochimaru pull out something for almost every situation. Even when he was sealed in Sasuke, like he found a way out of it.
I think
Double seal.
Even when he was sealed by
Itachi.
Itachi, which was supposed to be like, nah, he's done. Like he still had a way out of it. Like he's always had like a way out, and
Yeah, like the seals are almost like
Yeah.
Horcruxes.
yeah, exactly. Like you just can't get rid of the guy. And now to see him like sucked under some genjutsu, like, just put a little fight up, bro.
That's
Put on
almost,
shades.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
right.
work for B.
You don't know that. You don't know that because he goes into just like you don't
He-
see him
he
get
does-
wrapped up.
He does the same thing that everyone else does
Yeah, they're
with
just
the
like dot, dot, dot.
stun ... I mean, if Shino gets fucking wrapped up, he's got shades for days.
Yeah, I think.
Shades for days. For days. All right.
And lastly, I thought that it was really funny that Kiba was like, "What's going on?" And then
Everybody look at the moon!
Then Akamaru was like barking at the moon, and he was like, "I don't look at the moon." Like, no, that's the one thing you don't want to do. Like,
your shoes.
yeah, like,
You know what? In the dream world, he gets to be Hokage.
yeah, right. I wonder what
I
everyone's
wonder if
dream
that
is.
actually is how Dream World works. We'll see.
I bet you they have blackjack.
Matrix.
Yeah.